Hello, this message is for someone who's dealing with a person in their lives that just made some kind of return. Okay, so if this message is for you, someone is attempting a return in your life. They want to get you involved back in something you used to be involved in. It could be even a job where you left and they want you to come back after a time has passed. And what I'm getting here is that you're being sold a lie, okay? So someone wants to manipulate your emotions, okay, basically, if this message is for you, to get you to go back to them. And I suppose this could be a romantic situation, but I'm really getting it's more like participation in something. So it could really be a job too. It could be a number of things, but basically something that you used to be very involved with in the past and you used to put a lot of energy into, something that you brought a lot of value to the table in whatever you were involved with, and you used to prioritize and you used to really pour so much into this, and you didn't feel appreciated and you didn't feel like it was a good situation for you. You didn't feel like you were getting what you deserved or what you needed even. And so if it's a case of a job, maybe it didn't even pay enough. It didn't have benefits you needed. It didn't have compatible schedules. It was a number of things that just simply were not working for you. And you also felt unappreciated. I'm getting that very strongly. So maybe you're someone that worked overtime but didn't get overtime pay. Or maybe you're someone that ended up doing other people's jobs and never got a promotion. That kind of thing. And you've been gone a while. Okay, you left this place. I'm getting that you did it in a very dignified fashion and like correctly. So say you needed to give 2 weeks notice, you did. Okay, like you did all the right things. Even like if you had problems with management, you never went there. You just simply put in your 2 weeks and you left gracefully. And then now let's say it's been maybe 2 years, these people are reaching out to you now, maybe even your old manager, your old supervisor, whoever it was, someone who consider themselves above you in some kind of position of authority is reaching back out to you, and they're trying to get you to care. And they're trying to get you to care through emotional baiting is what I'm getting. So maybe they're saying things to you to make you feel some kind of sense of missing out. So say, and they're trying to appeal to you through things they know about you from the past. So say you always talked about needing benefits and how it wasn't sustainable for you with your health or whatever the case may be to not have benefits, and how it didn't even make sense to work full-time like that somewhere and not have benefits. I'm just getting that example, I don't know why, but again, it could be a number of different examples. But now say this person's coming back like, oh, guess what, now we not only have benefits but we also have HSA cards, or we have options, and like now we have this whole new thing, and it's coming off to you rude is what I'm getting, which this person is not even realizing. And it's coming off to you rude because it's like, well, are you just here to rub in my face? Are you reaching out to me just to rub in my face that you're now offering people something I always deserved and that you denied me, even though you are even now acknowledging that I was so good to you and I deserve those benefits? Well, what they're not telling you is they want you to come back and work with them again. So they're kind of trying to entice you like, oh, you could have this benefits package. This could be your package now. But they're going about this the wrong way because they're not fully disclosing that they want you back there working with them again, or that they're willing to offer you a better position that you had before. they sort of are hinting at it because what they want is to feel you out. They want to figure out if you are interested in coming back, or if you're happy at your current job, or if you think you could upgrade and get a better job, and then swoop in and be like, well, maybe I have the better job for you right here. Boom. Like, that's kind of what they want to do. This is their little fantasy, because this person I'm getting has thought about this. And they just have this contrived notion of who you are and how you work and what's going to get you going, you know, what's going to get you interested in something, what's going to get you to invest yourself again in this. Maybe it's a small business and this is the owner, and you were a huge asset and you walked away, and they fill that hole and they want you again back there helping, but they don't want to seem too desperate. They don't want to be like, oh, we need you back. Oh, we miss you so much. We need you. They don't want to say that to you. They just want you to sort of disclose, you know, like in their vision that they have of this interaction before they actually initiated it. They were hoping that by saying these things to you about the new benefits packages and the new positions available, they would get you to open up and say something like, well, you know, to be fair, I'm not happy where I'm at, and I would love to be back with you, and I would love that benefits package. So that they were hoping for something like that, but you not only didn't give them that, you're just kind of sitting there like, how rude is this person? And God, I'm glad I walked away, because I don't want to deal with someone so rude all the time, talking to me this way. Then I'm getting that if it hasn't hit you already that this is all sort of a manipulation, and it's hitting you now as you're watching this message, whatever the case is, I'm getting you're going to be pissed again at the fact that they're playing these mind games, or attempting to, instead of just being upfront with you and being fair, you know. So the message here is, let this person do their little dance they're going to do, and then communicate to them that you see through the situation. You should, like, this person, this is a lesson for them. This is a double lesson. The first lesson was, if you want to hold on to talent, you have to treat them properly. Second lesson, if you want to get someone back that you lost due to treating them badly, you're not going to trick them into it, especially if they're smart and that's why they walked away. No, you're going to have to win them over fair and square. And this person needs to learn this lesson, and I guess you might be the catalyst for them learning it. Because what I'm getting is, whatever you brought to the table in this business, or whatever the fuck you were involved with, you are irreplaceable. They've tried to replace you, but you have a very unique skill set, and you're a very good match to whatever business that is, or group, or whatever the hell it is that we're talking about here. I'm guessing there might be a number of different examples, and that's why I'm getting so many different stories. But whatever the case was, you were irreplaceable, and they know that. They haven't told you that. They might not tell you that. But that's why they're pulling these weird moves to try and manipulate you into coming back, or wanting to come back, instead of just being upfront. Okay? So you can't, this is all happening as a sort of vindication moment for you. But it's also so you see very clearly what is it that you want in your life and you don't, in regards to dynamics and how you're being treated on a daily basis. So this is so you get really clear, which I'm guessing has been your path for a while, getting clear on what works for you in terms of the way you're treated on a daily basis, on a job, in a relationship, whatever it is, and what really doesn't. So that's what you should be taking notes on, and that's what you should be taking away from this situation and this interaction. I hope that helped.